I'm going to turn the question around now and say and ask you how your study of this other tradition has informed your personal music.
You know, it's given me a whole different point of view on how to improvise. Because, after learning, we'll say some of the key characteristics of Indian classical music, first of all, the nuances, being able to, glide from one note to another and play the ornamentation and all those kind of things. And that's kind of one set of tools that I have developed, And then also, of course, the ear, right? Because in Indian classical music, you're playing with a drone. Pitch is a very important aspect to the music. It's much more critical than, we'll say, or much more of a priority than maybe in many other musics. So, the pitch is very important. So it's really helped my ear and helped me develop my pitch. And then the frameworks, the whole idea of, you can really take your time, in the beginning. You just play 3 notes, and then you can just let them sit for a minute, and then play a little more, and you don't, there's no reason to rush anything. Because especially if you're playing, if you're playing a 45-minute version of a rag, you don't need to rush. You can take your time and, develop. And if you're trying to condense it down to 5 or 10 minutes, you have to kind of choose which things you're going to present. But, it's taught me that, you can take your time and developing ideas, like melodic development of melodic ideas. Trying to figure out ways to take a phrase and then develop it more and more, and spend more time trying to develop that phrase and build on that phrase. And how can you do that? On this date at Riles, I felt like, okay, now I've figured out like another level of what to do with this, and I'm, how to use the melody, basing your improvisation on some phrase from the melody and developing that. All these things, which are concepts that can be used in jazz. I mean, they all apply to jazz. They apply to Hindustani music. They apply to jazz. It's all, those are in a sense universal concepts.